Light rain in the forecast today, but they've decided to leave the roof open here, so we'll see how it plays out. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Freddie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Corey Seager goes down for the first out of the game. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Row. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
At the plate, James Newcomb, and he hits it hard to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
No, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there, hitting streak 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Here now is Will Smith. Line down the left field line. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Hard hit ball to short. And that is through field, a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Roll, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
And that one yanked just foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is with Max Scherzer, Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Zero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Stepping in next, Omar Narvaez. He went deep in the contest last night. Fastball in there for a called strike.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy and still getting ahead.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Nothing across. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
King is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there, and don't test the arm.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. King is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 LA. So here is Avisail Garcia looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Avisail Garcia sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. In now, Willie Adames. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. 258 the average to begin play. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope, that's foul.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Ready on 1-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses, 2-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 2-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Lifted in the air out to left. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're still down. It's 2-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead. That's how you bury someone.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. At the plate now is James Newcomb.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Into the box, Will Smith. Line hard to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 11.
Next to stand in is A.J. Pollock. First offering. High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And it's fouled away. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch on its way. Number 12 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Standing in now, Freddie Peralta. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And he fouls this one off. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail in this one 3-0. And now Justin Turner as we begin the top of the fourth.
Justin Turner.
Now here's the first offering. There's a fastball
outside.
well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0. Swing and a flare down the line. And that's in there. Base hit.
The first baseman, number 35.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As he'll take a look at ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0.
Yeah. Oh, that's out.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Hit hard up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
High in the air out to center field. King is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The third baseman.
Now to the plate, here is Corey Seager. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Wong. On the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as he's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Lifted in the air out to left. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 22.
So now to the plate, Christian Yelich looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
So here's Avisail Garcia. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Working for the punch out and the offering.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
This is line to left. Yelich is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next up is James Newcomb. 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Hard hit ball to second. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
To the plate now, Will Smith. But gloved by the 3rd baseman for the out. Digging in next, A.J. Pollock. He grounded out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
To first. Bellinger fields cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Milwaukee, the 3rd baseman, Eduardo.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Ball.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Escobar is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often. Even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world, there are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fouled off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 0-2 home. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 3-0. Hunter Strickland takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit to third. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 35.
Cody Bellinger will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now. Max Scherzer runs up and gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Here's Corey Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. So now into the box is number 12 to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Luis Urias will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Boy, he's just been setting them up and knocking them down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Colton Wong will stand in. Line hard, deep into left. Pollock will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full. Dodgers out in front, 5-0. Brett Anderson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, James Newcomb. And now the first pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Will Smith. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Struck him out again, I should say, his third punch out of the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box, Narvaez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Standing in now, Avisail Garcia. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Behind 0-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Eric Yardley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57.
Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Justin Turner. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Long for 1. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He doubled his last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Runner goes for 2nd. Hit sharply on the ground. And a perfect hit-and-run ball as that's into right field, a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
At the plate now, Max Scherzer. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets foul. Spin and a throw back to second. And the runner back. Ready on 0-2. Pitch inside the throw. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Willie Adames. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. One away. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Pollard. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Number 6.
Up next, Lorenzo Cain. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up the fastball nice.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third. New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Corey Seager. Now here it comes. Shot back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. To the plate now, Mookie Betts, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hard on the ground toward short. Wong for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Now at the plate is James Newcomb, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Garcia has a read on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Phil Bickford, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 52, Phil Bickford.
Now at the plate, here is number 12. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Number 12.
The 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
Jace Peterson steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch of the AB now. Left side, but well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the 3rd baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Colton Wong now. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. 2 out, nobody on. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
6-0 the final shutout score today. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Scherzer earns his 6th winning decision in this one, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.